can't allow someone like you to wear it.
Hey, what's up? And
Yo, what's good, my people?
to another episode of the Nerd Hour podcast. Time has sprung forward, and we're all just trying to make it. I'm really trying to make it because it fucked up my schedule today. It really did.
I mean, all the time in my room changed because I don't have anything that's like I have to manually adjust.
Mm-hmm.
But my body didn't get used to it, so I'm over here just.
No, I'm sitting up here and I was like, no, I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning and I was like,
oh damn,
some don't feel right. Why is it only 4 o'clock in the morning? It's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep, and then it's 5, and I was like, something still don't feel right. I feel like this should be like earlier, later than what it is. Like, I just don't know. And then I was like, and I looked at my phone, or no, and then I remembered because I knew the time was supposed to spring forward on Saturday. I think Saturday transition into Sunday, and I was like, oh, that sucks. That's gonna mess up everything during the week.
Yeah, we're gonna adjust like pretty quick, but at the same time, I was like, I didn't get much sleep for the past 2 days. So I'm like, I need to catch up, and I'm like, here, and honestly, I damn sure caught up. Would I get home like around like 10, 10, 20, 10, 30 or something like that?
Yeah,
boy, I've been kind of knocked out since then.
But
yeah.
All right.
So how's the week going? How's your week?
Week's been good. I won my first competition photography. Like, not overall winner, but like for my district, I won my first competition with the company. That was cool.
Damn, nice, bro.
I was just sitting up there. I was like, yo. And it happened Friday when like they sent out an email. And I was just chilling. Okay. And then I looked at the email and I was like, yo, this is what's up. You know how long it took me to do that? What's good?
Thanks. I'm fucking happy for you, dude. It means your skills are shining through, my dude.
What I want to do, because it wasn't necessarily my goal, what I want to do is win the overall, like the national thing. I won the district thing. What I want to win is the overall one.
Oh, big goals. Big goals.
Well, the national one is like a $500 check. So that's what I'm trying to win. So that's all.
Trying to get a little fat pockets. Oh, I see.
Yeah. But
that's pretty dope though. I didn't think that life. I'm out
company.
Here. I didn't think your company did like photography companies in general did competitions like that. I always figured competitions were like stuff that companies like let's say Adobe would hold, or like, you know what I mean, somebody on there that has pockets, deep pockets, would be like prize money. Guys, submit your fan art.
My company is in every state in the U.S. So,
damn,
it's not no small little company. It is in every state in the U.S. and just about every city. So, they get, and then there's been some acquisitions the past couple years where it's not just my company. So that it's some deep pockets involved, and it's very smart because it keeps people motivated and keeps people, competitive with each other. Like there's this girl that I work with. We're always competitive with each other, no matter if we're at the same school together. I'm like, I'll just look over and like, hey, how many kids did you get done? And she goes 18, and I go, son of a bitch. She said, how many did you get done? I said 16. She said, I win. I was like, you suck. I was like, I got you next time. Tomorrow I got you. like we don't be off by much. It's just like, I said, see, this only happened because I had to go out there and take that picture.
That's actually pretty cute. That's dope.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun. She cool people.
Just a little friendly in work competition.
Mm.
I do it, but I be like secretly doing it. You know, somebody would do it. Let's say I have to stuff material into some plastic or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I can finish this. I'll be timing myself. I'm like, all right, I can finish this cart in like 15, 25 minutes, depending. You know what I mean? And then this other lady, she gotten pretty quick in the past couple of days. You know what I mean? So I don't work that position anymore. But recently, I had to come back to the position, and I time myself again. I'm like, I still got it. Takes her about like 30, 35 minutes.
Nah, like I don't do the secret competition because like if I had a job like yours, I wouldn't be comparing myself to anybody up there because I probably wouldn't be as close to them. Assuming, but like I don't know what it is with this job and then with this particular person. I'm close to them, so I'm like, okay. I'm finna. Okay. There's a competition. I'm gonna get her involved in the competition, and then and then it's just gonna be a fun time whenever we see each other because there's something cool about. And I was telling my supervisor this.
Yeah.
And it goes to her as well, where when I'm at a school with her or the other person, I feel at ease. I don't have to worry about nothing. Like whatever they doing over there, they doing it. I know they doing their job. And I'm just doing, and I'm doing my job over here. So the one thing I got to do to make it even better is to either competition or just acting goofy.
Okay. So you're at ease because you know you don't have to worry about them, or watch them, or take care of them in any kind of way.
Yeah, because so like pretty much. So when like normally anybody else work a job and you like, oh, that motherfucker on my shift. We all gonna have to pick up the slack for this dude.
Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Or you look around and then you like, okay, we got some solid people working tonight. All right. Gonna be a fast day. We're gonna go home early.
Yeah, that's usually how I feel about like new people that come in. Like I think I was working at McDonald's at one point, and there was this dude that walked up to me. He was new, started a job. He was like, "Hey man, do my pupils look dilated?" And I was like, "Oh God, we got one of those tonight." You know, or like when somebody
I'm high, but are my pupils dilated?
I'm like, I mean, what are you? I mean, like, it's got to be some special strong shit for you to be your pupils to be dilated while you working, right? But like, I'm over here like, when I look at somebody and then they're like, "Yo, we got a new hire," I'm like, "Oh, please let them have some basic skills, please." They're like, "Hey, man, can you sweep the floor or mop the floor?" And they're like putting like 5, 6 different little wet spot with the mop, and they're just like swinging around in like such an awkward. I'm like,
over here.
Right.
Floor wet, mopped it.
Right. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh God, we got one of those. Not gonna last long. I'm gonna do my best to help them out. But God.
Speaking of McDonald's just real quick.
Yeah.
I went up there the other night. I wanted some French fries, and it was late at night, so McDonald's is the only place I can go get some French fries that late. Got some French fries, and it's like the most ghettoest sounding people in the world.
You try to say that McDonald's turned into Popeyes?
Not even. It turned in like because I don't go to Popeyes, so I don't know how Popeyes people sound.
Dude, there's something about walking into a Popeyes and seeing like all black workers in there that just is like, go.
It was just like the way she talked. There was a mixed girl and then there was a white girl. Now at this particular McDonald's, and it wasn't the one that you worked at. At this McDonald's, they were moving pretty slow, and I was like, I said, do they got like 3 people working up in that bitch right now? I was like, you know what? And I was in the car with somebody else, so we had 2 separate orders. I had French fries,
Okay.
and then the other person had like a McChicken or something.
Okay.
And get up to the window to pay, and told me to order for the price for the French fries. I paid, but as I was, at the kiosk or whatever, when they're asking you for your order, as I'm driving away, I'm like, this girl kind of sound a little ghetto, and I pull up to the window, and then the same energy was presented at the window, and, and then as I paid for my French fries, and I was waiting for the price for the second order, she was already closing the window, and I was like, whoa, wait, like halfway closed, and she looked at me. Don't you ask me for no shit. Like, that look of like, nope. I just
it's
said,
like,
hey,
I ain't giving you no extra buffalo sauce.
I said, we had a second order, and she's like, what was it? And then told her, and she said, oh, this, and then she closed the window, pull up to the window where we get the food, and there's this white lady there, and then the same mixed girl that took my cash is standing up at the at the front window, and I'm like, I said, is it really 3 people sitting up here? Like 2 people on each window, and then somebody cooking it. I said, it has to be, unless one of them cooking. But I highly doubt that.
That's the night shifts, my dude. Like, that was me.
But the white lady, and I was surprised because the mixed girl was standing right there and could have said something. But the white lady did the exact same thing, gave me my fries, and was halfway just shutting the window and was staring at me. And I say, wait. And so I had a second order, and she looked at me like I was crazy. And then the mixed girl that I just told it to was behind her, said, yeah, they had a second order. It was like a McChicken or something. And then the white lady just like angrily picks up the bag and then hands it to me. I was like, well, damn.
They're having a shit night.
I drove on. I said, when did this place get ghetto? Man, y'all need to go back over there to the other stove. I want you to keep this place all professional. It's just
God.
That's like, it was so crazy. I was laughing. I was like,
my God.
I said,
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're probably having this shit night.
Especially with 3 people. And then, and then I was just sitting up there, and I'm like, I want my French fries. Please give me my French fries. I came all this way for French fries. Somebody better hand me some. I ain't asked for no barbecue sauce, no ketchup, no nothing. I said, I just want some fries. I didn't even do my thing where I'm like, French fries, no salt, to make them make a fresh batch of French fries. I just like, give me whatever you got. I just want some French fries.
I just want some French fries.
I just want my medium fry, go home, eat my medium fry, and be happy.
Dude, you got the memories just rushing back into my head. Like almost 3 years worth of memories of working at McDonald's, and I'm like, they must be like, they probably didn't even have the A team on deck for the night shift too.
Nah, they probably knew, or they just transferred from a different store, and they brought that whatever they did at the different store over to this one, and I was like, man. It's funny, because it reminded me when I was working as a CNA. This girl was talking about how she left a different nursing facility because it was like all ghetto. There was like nothing but gossiping, and like all the girls were just sitting there chat all day. And I was like, hey, you come here with that same energy, doing the same thing. Like over here it was nice and cool, and everybody hates you over here. I wonder why.
You probably pull around the corner and hear her gossiping with somebody else.
Like for real, I was like, dang.
A lot of people don't have like a lot of people don't have that like insight into themselves to realize that I'm the problem. You know, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, oh my God, bro, I had this issue with these group of friends, and then I come over to these group of friends and I have this issue. dude, man, everybody sucks. And then one day I'll sit down in my house and I'll be like, wait a minute.
I suck. That's that
Am I the problem?
I was like, holy shit, I'm the one that sucks. Oh, damn.
But a lot of people don't have that insight, you know what I mean?
No.
That ability to kind of just blame yourself and like be able to try to change, you know?
Right.
Without that insight into yourself, man, you can't you don't ever notice. You're just like you're just gonna be that hamster spinning that wheel, like, man, everybody sucks, man. The world sucks.
Why does everybody talking about this, that? And I'm like, ugh, God. Get out of my life. Y'all suck. No matter who I go to, they just suck. Like, people suck.
Nah.
It's the same. It's the same thing like that incels share, where all women need to be
assholes.
Oh yeah, like all women are assholes. All women like that tough guy, bad boy stuff, and then they
nice
only
guys
want to
finish last.
Nice guys finish last. They only want to date a Chad. I'm like,
a Chad.
Y'all make it. I said, I'm at this point. I'm like, I'm single right now. Do I look and sound like that? I said, I don't think so. I said, y'all make me feel bad, and I ain't even part of y'all.
Oh God!
Like, I don't even. I know I don't have a girl right now because I ain't even looking and trying. So,
dude, the issue that I have, right, is I think I look like a Chad, but I don't act like a Chad. And girls expect me to act like a Chad, and then they get to know my normal goofy self, and they're like, "Oh, not my type."
No, see, I'm the opposite. I don't think I look like a Chad. Girls, think I act like a Chad, but I don't think I look like one. So, like, I have this like self-deprecating thing, like layers to me, where like, no, my only good quality all the way down here. You get it? I'm gonna just bring up that good quality and then put it to you, and that makes me a Chad. So I was like, oh.
And it's like my personality. But you're actually a good looking dude though.
Pause.
No homo.
Anyway,
but you're a good looking dude. I think you're a Chad. You're a smart Chad.
I'm just a smooth talking nigga. That's all. I know how to talk my way into some shit.
God, that's my problem, baby. I don't know, man. I need to dissect and like break it apart and figure out what's going on. I'm like, okay, do I pretend to be a Chad to match my face and then like just never open up and let them see like the goofy me that's inside?
I don't know. Tell me if this sounds familiar. I don't know if this is some anime I heard about.
Yeah.
But isn't there an anime where this guy is like that, not a Chad, but that weird kid that's like, ha ha ha, jokes, sex, and that's like his whole character or something like that?
No, that doesn't ring any bells.
Like, I could have sworn, I don't know if I just heard about it or anything, but I could have sworn there was this like whole anime character where it's just he's like somebody will say something and then he'll just come in. That's what she said, and I was like, why do you exist in this world? Why do you exist? I don't like you. Nobody likes you. And then there's like people's like, oh, he's my favorite character. That's what it is. It's Kite Man from the Harley Quinn cartoon. That's that character.
Kite Man. Oh yes. There you go. But you're like anime. I don't count like
anime. I could have sworn it was anime, but that's the only reason.
But he's actually a really nice, sweet guy.
He's that guy that's like, ha ha ha. That's what she said. How about we go to my room and watch Netflix? Hey.
He's a Chad.
Yeah, he's not a Chad though. Like the Joker, not the Joker. Lex Luthor would be a Chad. He's just the guy that tries hard. He's the incel that's trying really hard
to be a Chad.
That's what he is. And somehow he pulls Poison Ivy.
I think Poison Ivy got a rare chance to see him just being like sweet and nice
Mhm.
and like vulnerable, you know. And I think that's what like attracted Poison Ivy, but nobody else really sees
Yeah.
that since he's
It's
trying
just so
so
weird.
hard to be
Like,
a Chad.
did you see the episode where Poison that when Ivy went to his apartment and then I don't know what his apartment number is supposed to be, but I think it might be 66, but he turned the other six upside down so it says
Right.
69. That's so freaking stupid.
I actually thought it was funny. I like him though.
you
Honestly,
that guy.
I like him. Well, that's because it lines up with my sense of humor. You know what I mean? Look, I respect women, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. And I am not as sexual as like I may come off to people. I just really like those kind of
Like,
jokes. I'm like, bro, you're so lame.
Those jokes are like cringy and to a point where it like I wouldn't even like.
Oh god.
It's not even cringy funny. It's like cringy throw my head in my hand type of situation. Like I look at Kite Man and I'm like, oh my god, he's back at it again.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
It makes me laugh. It's sometimes it's less about the jokes and more about his behavior and how lame he looks. You know? But the guy just makes me fucking laugh, man. It's like I'm Kite Man. You know, one time he was ever fucking useful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that part I find funny is like he was useful in that one situation, and then he was like trying to explain why it's not kite powers, but being like having a kite is going to be useful to you guys one day. That's funny, but when it gets into like haha 69 and you know, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But
because you get it. They said because you get it because I flipped the 6 upside down. So now it's like 69.
Like and this is for anybody watching, this is spoilers for the last episode of the Harley Quinn cartoon. But in like the second to last episode, Kite Man proposed to Ivy, and I'm like, not the time, my dude. Not the time. And y'all was started dating like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Like, nah.
But it was kind of endearing to see how hard it hit him when Ivy was proposably like, you know what I mean?
The only reason why it hit him so hard because it was the first girl to give him a chance.
Oh yeah.
And then I love the best part of their relationship. I love Harley Quinn's reaction to it. Was like, "What? You ain't Kite Man? You? Him?" And then everybody else was like, "Yeah, you didn't see that? We all saw that. Yeah, we thought you were that first too. But what took you so long?"
You know what I mean? You're like, you know, purposely coming home late at night. And, you know what I mean? I tried, you know, I didn't really try too hard to hide it.
So, didn't try all that hard. Just, you know.
It was great. It was great. Harley Quinn is such a great series. But on the topic of anime and cartoons, have you ever heard of an anime called World Trigger?
I have watched a little bit of it, but haven't seen past, you know.
Okay. Dude. My dude. You know, I think there's a lot of anime, right? They got power systems and stuff. And they usually stick to having one unique thing that sticks to a character. You know what I mean? Or like a specific power that one character can do.
Like Naruto and like many different Rasengans.
Yeah. Well, it's slightly different. It's almost like with Fairy Tail. And Fairy Tail has like because in Naruto, he's got like 6 or 8 different Rasengans, but you know anybody could really learn it if they were taught and start using it too. You get what I mean? It's not like Kekkei Genkai.
Oh, like a Sharingan or a Byakugan type of thing.
Yes. Those are the parts that kind of like get to me. It's like a bloodline trait or something like that, right? They got something that nobody else can like really use, and the power system is pretty good in Naruto in general. But
up until the very end. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, or it's just the power system in World Trigger. What I really love about it is the fact that there is something that somebody else has in there that you can't use.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? So it's one of those things where like the only issue that you could run into is somebody is able to have more firepower than you because of like genetics. Almost like a black man being able to jump more than we're not gonna go there, but you know what I mean? Or somebody having a characteristic about their genetics that allows them to perform, have an edge. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I'm watching this anime, right? And there's like some extremely skilled players or like extremely skilled agents that get taken down because they have like these war games where they go up against each other. And the tactics that they use to go against like teams that are super strong and just like techniques and skills and experience, it's like there's a counter to them. There's strategies that they can use to beat them. And sometimes they make these strategies and it all fucking falls apart. And then they have to recreate another strategy to like adjust around it. It's such a good anime. You know what I mean? And the movement, the animations, oh my god. Like watching Kuga fight and the creativity that some of these players use and their fighting abilities throughout it is just fucking amazing. And like the mystery, it really is such a good anime. But the artist that draws for it, or the writer, I think he's had some health issues. So the damn thing disappeared for damn near like 3 to 4 years. You know what I mean? And it's really sad, but like it's such a good anime, dude. That even like Shonen Jump is still like kind of advertising it and just like giving people droplets saying we haven't given up on it. You know what I mean? But it was, oh my god, it's so good. I'm keeping up with the manga. There's 2 chapters that just came out recently. I'm like, it's one of those things. I'm like, usually I just read manga throughout the week and not give a fuck, right? It's kind of like my substitute for not watching anime like during the week. I only watch anime on Sundays, which is today. I can't wait to get into that. But yeah, dude, I can't wait. But I read like I got the 2 chapters notification, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to save this for the weekend when I'm at the crib, so I can relax at the crib and like catch a couple of episodes and whatnot. And oh my god, dude, it's so fucking great. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, what were you about to say?
No, go ahead. My excitement's just bubbling over.
Well, on the topic of like anime and stuff, I was just trying to think. I was like, I don't know, because I haven't been on like a huge anime kick. I feel like this season of anime is like not really stuff that stand out.
Nah, it usually is for like, what's this? Like, this is the winter lineup, right?
About to go into spring lineup, and then I looked at the spring lineup of anime, and nothing like shows itself either to me.
I'll probably feel completely different, you know what I mean? Because I'll probably see the lineup. Like, let me go read up on this. What's this about? Oh, it's just all dope.
Like when we were looking at the lineup for 2019, and then we saw Fire Force, and I was like, yo, Fire Force looks good. And Dr. Stone, right. I was like, okay, Dr. Stone looks like it could be interesting. I'm about it.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next season of Dr. Stone, to be honest.
But
yeah, dude.
But I was looking at the spring lineup, and I was like, I mean, there's like nothing. I'm like, that's like speaking to me right now. But I mean, there might be something like in the middle of everything that where I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, fifth season of Food Wars is gonna come out sometime this year. So
okay.
And then Kaguya-sama season 2.
Oh, really? They have a season 2 of that?
Yeah, they're getting season 2.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
I was like, okay, Love is War 2. Okay, I see you. And then some other stuff that
is fucking bae. She's so adorable.
And then there's like a bunch of other stuff that I'm like, no. Yeah. But it might be good, but I'm not sure. Like, I was watching a
Yeah.
YouTube video, and it was like top 10 spring 2020 animes, and like the first 5 were isekai animes, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then he made a comment that I find very true, which is main reason why I'm like tired of isekai animes. Is like,
What's up?
it's just the genre is very oversaturated, and then
Yeah, it is.
there's like one could actually be a really good one, but it gets drowned out like so quickly.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I mean,
thinking,
you gotta stifle through a bunch of isekai anime. Like, there's some that I enjoy watching, but to me, I don't think they're necessarily all that good.
yeah,
Like the grandson's magician, like the it's something. I think the grandmaster's son or the grandson's
yeah, I think
magician.
I know what you're talking about. It's something like
Yeah,
grandson or whatever.
yeah. I'm all like, he's dope, but he like. I think it's either the animation style didn't
Wise
quite
man's
meet my
grandchild.
standards. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. I liked it. I enjoyed watching it, but it didn't give me wow factor. Some of my favorite anime out there, like Unlimited Blade Works, or I forgot that one anime, Beyond the Boundary. You know what I mean? It's just some of the fight scenes, and like when things just look fucking beautiful and it has a great story. You just like, I'm in love. I'm drooling. I got my blinders on. Like it's next level shit for me. I'm like, shit, I love it.
You know, a show that I've been waiting for, but I don't even know is going to get another season anymore. Cause
What's up?
it was Magi. I liked Magi.
But Maki had about a couple seasons already. I don't know.
It's
Maybe they're
just
done.
3. No, they weren't done though. It was just
They're
3
not done.
seasons, and like they continued in the manga, and I was reading up to a certain point, then I stopped.
I was just about to mention the manga.
Yeah, like the manga went far beyond where the anime had ended. So I was like,
Oh, snap.
and I was like,
Maybe
when
they're just
are we
waiting for
going
a
to?
spot.
I mean, maybe Magi didn't get as much hype as I would have hoped. I don't even know if Magi. It's been a minute. Like the Sinbad spin-off series that they did was good.
Yeah,
Compared,
I didn't feel like I didn't feel like watching it. Look,
hey,
man,
I'm with you. At first I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch the Sinbad spin-off series because I'm like, I already
yeah,
know who Sinbad is in the Magi universe. I kind of don't want to see his story, but seeing somebody that get like in the Magi series, you see somebody with like 5, 6 different gen equips, and then and then you wondering how he came to this point.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's what his is about. Okay, makes sense, and not like whatever Magi is about.
So it's like a come up story.
Yeah, that's all it is a come up story, and it was like a quick 1 season come up story too at that. So I was like, okay, but I can watch it.
Okay. Guys seen it. I'm like, you're not gonna go back and talk about like Alibaba and like what they're going through. I'm like, I really want to know who that I forgot what her name is. The red hair kind of foreigner girl. I'm like, who kicks things.
Yeah, really I don't remember her name either.
But she is bae. I'm like, I really want to know who she gets with at the end. Do her and Alibaba have a thing? It doesn't look like it, but I want them to have a thing. I always want this, man.
Yeah, you always about that love story, and
yes, dude, I'm a sucker for it. But like sometimes I'm like, I love watching it, but I'm not. I don't think love exists. Jokingly, but that's what I feel like in IRL. I'm like, love doesn't exist. Everybody sucks. But but I'm still like watching these. I'm like, oh my god, please just hug one time. Just give me that satisfaction.
Like, prove to her that you love her, please. She needs it right now.
Right, and then comes a real life. Love don't fucking exist, man.
Yo, did you?
Oh god,
did you hear? First of all, I wanted to talk about this before my mind gets sidetracked off of it. Did you see any of the Batman leaks that came out?
Batman leaks? No.
Yeah, the Robert Pattinson Batman leaks.
Movie?
Not the entire movie, but like one. It was like the Batman costume.
Oh snap!
And then the other one was most recently. It wasn't really leaks. They teased it, I should say. It was like a strategic
Okay,
tease, but they
okay,
showed us
okay.
what the bat costume looks like, and then also showed us the Batmobile, and I
Oh
guess
wait,
the Bat Cycle to a degree. Uh,
oh wait. I think I've probably seen that. Okay. I think so. I
I was
think maybe.
maybe. But I was looking at, I was like, yo, I don't know how everybody else is sitting with like the Batmobile, but I'm like, I'm digging it because it's a muscle car. It looks like a Dodge Challenger. So I'm just looking at it like, yo, that Batmobile looking is like kind of sleek right there. Boy, you got that big old like engine in the back and stuff. I'm just like,
Okay, yo, this actually looks pretty goddamn sick.
So,
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like the bike because of that little like a little fender thing in the front.
oh, so, like that little thing that makes it look like it's a this is Batman's bike with the angles. It's like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's got like two little bat ears sticking up.
Yeah.
Because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me. This is actually a cruiser style motorcycle, right?
Hmm.
It reminds me of like my buddy just got a bike. It's all chromed out. You know what I mean? He's a black man. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest here, man. I'm like, bruh, this is like, bro, like you go into retirement pretty soon. It even had that little windshield thing in the front. I'm all like, huh?
But he got a
I'm
booster or
like,
something like that.
he got a VTX.
A VTX. Who's that
I
by?
think it's a Honda VTX, I believe.
Honda VTX. Because you said
Yes,
Chrome, and I was like, oh, it's a cruiser bike. Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because you said Chrome, and I was thinking like I was thinking a Busa, and I was like, ugh, I hate Busas.
I'm not a fan of the way the boosters look. They
They
look
look
like
ugly to me. I'm sorry for
they
everybody that loves Busas, but they look
yeah.
like so ugly to me.
I am not sorry for everybody that loves boosters, bro. Boosters because of how round and awkward they kind of look. They remind me of plastic that's been boiled,
They look
and it's
like
all like bubbly.
yeah,
Yeah.
they look like something out of a 1980s anime that tried to predict what the future motorcycle will look like.
Right, right.
So
You know?
that's why I
Oh
don't
god,
like it. It just looks, and then the
yeah.
plastic bubbling thing is very accurate as well. Like it just looks, it doesn't look good. Like
Right,
why you look
right.
like a tank? What is
On
your
two wheels.
purpose?
I prefer them to have the I really prefer them to have the fat one that was in like Dark Knight. You know what I mean? With the fat tires at the back for the bat
Oh
motorcycle.
yeah.
That one was sick. It's got weapons on the side. I'm like,
What happened? Yo. Yo. No.
yes, sir.
Okay, you cut out like straight out cut
Oh,
out.
oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't do anything. It must have just been a connection thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, it's just like I don't like the fact that this just looks like a motorcycle with with a front fender that with ears on it.
Right. But
Maybe the movie will change my mind.
yeah, I'm definitely liking this car though. It looks like a
Yeah,
Challenger, like, and then the back has like this like huge engine tank thing to it. It looks cool.
yeah,
Looks like it
yeah.
got some speed. I hope it's not too cheesy though. Like seeing it on the screen, I hope it's not too cheesy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see this one. Batman standing like behind it, and there's a tree
Yeah.
next to him. Yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, no, that sure look great. It look
Mm.
go.
It definitely looks like a Challenger, and I'm about it. Like
It does. In the
like
front end, it looks like an old school Challenger. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging it. But it also, because the car looks like that and the bike looks like that, it makes me feel like it was made in a different time.
Yeah, the
Like the
movie is
timeline.
supposed to take place in the 70s or 80s. No, it's supposed to take place in the 90s, I think.
Okay.
That's where
Okay.
the time frame is supposed to be. Is like somewhere between the 80s and the 90s.
Okay. Batman was in action back then.
Of course. like Batman. This is supposed to be Batman year, like close to Batman year 1.
Okay.
So that's where
Okay.
the time frame is supposed to take place.
Okay. That's dope. That is dope. I would
Yeah.
like to see that. I hope it's good.
I hope it's good too. Like after everything, like I hope we get a good Batman. Like Ben Affleck was a good Batman, but I hope like Robert Pattinson is a good Batman too. I really do hope so. Like everybody's like concerned about, you mean the boy from Twilight and stuff, and then it's like y'all do realize he has done other movies after Twilight.
Nobody.
And he was actually a good actor in them. So
right. He was also a good actor in Twilight, to be honest with you.
I mean, I don't want to go that far. If you like trash, if you like fan fiction trash, then yeah, Twilight is a good movie. But whoa.
First of all, I need to correct this. I said he was a good actor in Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
I never said it was a good movie.
I can't say he's a good actor in Twilight if the script is bad.
Yeah, okay. Also, I'm a sucker for that romantic shit. When it's all fictional and shit, I fucking love Twilight. Read all the books, watched all the movies, this shit was lit.
I did not watch all the movies. I watched one and then immediately hopped out. Because this comes from a time, like Twilight came out around Van Helsing, which I can admit, not that great of a movie. And I forget the name of it. It's not the Resident Evil franchise, but it's the Lycans versus Vampires. Which one? What movies are those?
Vikings versus Vampires?
Lycans.
I don't remember that. I do remember when they made George Bush
Underworld.
Okay. So, I remember the president being a vampire hunter. I remember that one.
Oh, Lincoln. That came out months later.
I actually love that movie.
But no, so you take, and then I was all about Blade around the time too. So you take a kid that loves vampires and werewolves for what they are, like killing machines and stuff like that. And then you give me a romance movie out of it. I was like, this is stupid. I don't like this.
They were still straight up killers, though. You know what I mean? They were just like 90% they were just that one
movie was romance, and then 10% was killers. I was like, if you could flip that in some kind of way, I'll be about it.
Dude, I think even back then, bro, I was a sucker for romance. Watching D&D Angel was dope, but like I was just always a sucker for romance. Dude, it doesn't matter what I'm watching. I'll be like, oh my god, please, y'all just get together. Oh my god, there's obstacles in your romance. Like, y'all gotta vault them in.
It's like the Kylo Ren and Rey Palpatine scene when they kiss, and you'll be like, yes. I was the only one that was like, why? Honestly, when was this established?
Honestly, yes, that's me too. I was like, I didn't see this coming. I like the build up to it. You know what I mean? Seeing that scene was almost like seeing a brother and a sister kiss. Like, why?
I was like, what? Where did this come from?
There's no reason for
no. If anything, she should be kissing John Boyega. If anything,
right. You know, cause it gets to the point where I'm looking at it. I'm kind of like,
kiss art, like BB-8 or something. I don't care.
Kylo
Ren was just out of the question for me. I was like, no.
He killed his daddy. You got a thing for daddy killers? But yeah, it really didn't. There was no build up to it. There was no anticipation, and that's kind of like what I like about a lot of the romance shit. You know what I mean? So seeing that situation is almost like two friends sitting on a couch. It was like, "Hey, you want to try kissing?" And they're like, "Yeah," and they kiss. I'm like, "Yeah, that was fucking disgusting. I didn't like it."
Like, that was weird. Why did we do that? Just like, I don't know.
I just wanted to try it. You know, we've been around each other for so long. I wanted to think we had something, but I guess not. This shit
Wow.
You know?
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel like I did want to talk about like the coronavirus again.
Yeah.
And since this is a new week and we learned so much more about it since,
Yeah.
we could touch on it a little bit, but like everything that's getting canceled because of it, right?
Yeah.
South by Southwest got canceled. Did you hear?
Is that a flight?
No, the convention in Austin, South by Southwest.
No, I didn't know.
It's like South by South.
I've heard
South
of
by is usually like a music festival.
Oh,
But they have
okay.
they have like a lot of stuff. They have like movie screenings and like influencer meetups type of situation and things like that. But like that whole thing got canceled, and then Achievement
A
Hunter
local disaster.
Achievement Hunter just announced too that their AH Live tour is being postponed until further notice
Oh,
as
shit.
well. And I was like, damn, like Corona really stopping
This-
shit out here.
It's contagious, dude. But the thing is, it's like it's not like it doesn't have like the flu. Didn't they say the flu kills more people than the coronavirus did?
It's speculated, but I don't know how
Is that
like people lying, like so.
I feel like I was watching Just Getting News, and like
Yeah.
I agree with Steve Green and his like ideas on it. It is being like very like sensualized, you know what I mean? Kind of like blown up to epic proportions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because when I first heard about coronavirus, I'm all like, oh my god, bro, it's something that you get sick with, bro, and you dead in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Or less. That's what it was coming off to me as, when just like listening to like the news around without like actually doing some research on it. I'm like, yo, this shit's a murder. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so
there's no vaccines against it.
In 2019, the CDC reported that at least 12,000 people had died from the flu back in 2019. And the number of deaths may be as high as 30,000. And the current stats on the coronavirus is like at least 3,000 in mainland China, 366 in Italy, 50, 194, 12, 19, 17, 2. Like, it's not as high, but I feel like there's probably like everybody said, like the media is very much blowing this out of proportions. And
yeah, it's still a danger, but they are blowing it like way out of fucking proportion.
And I was just sitting up there and I was like, because I was trying to go to the store to buy some hand soap, right? Because CDC came out, just what was like, for the love of God, everybody, just wash your hands and stop touching your face, right? that'll reduce your risk, if anything, of contracting it, right? And
that shit was funny. Hold on. That shit was funny. I watched the clip.
Yeah.
And like somebody like made a joke on Twitter about it, and they're like, "Oh God, we're all fucking dead."
I was
as you were saying that, she licks her finger.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that too. I was just thinking, you know how many times like I touch my face in a run of a day, or like I touch my eyes or something like that. Like it sucks so much. I have very long eyelashes, and like almost every single time an eyelash falls in my eye, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get it out. Something in my eye, something in my eye. Right. Right. Or I'm just like flicking my nose or something like that because it itch, so I flick it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, I touched my face. I'm gonna die now. But I was just sitting up there like trying to figure out. I was like, how often do I touch my face? And then I touch my face a lot. Like I don't lick
Right.
my fingers or nothing, but I touch my face a lot. And,
Yeah.
but I was
it's,
at
it's
Walmart.
one for me. It's one of those like at least you recognize when you do it. For
Yeah.
me, I'll do it and not even know. So I'll get sick. I'm like, oh, where the fuck did I contract this shit from? You know what I mean? I'm just like, because I just go about that day like normal. You know what I mean? And you know, I got some gloves I put on when I work, and you know, sometimes the gloves get dirty from the rain, and like, well, I don't know what the fuck happens to some of the material that I touch when it comes to my hand. You know what I mean? And then I'll like wipe my face. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It's not even fuck because I don't realize that I do it.
Yeah.
You know, just touching my face, and you're like gonna tell me to like stop doing something that I don't realize that I do when I do it. I'm like, I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
I was at. This is how like the mentality of people suck. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last podcast, but did I ever tell you about how people in Japan were buying up all the toilet tissue that they can because they thought that all their toilet tissue was made in China, so they was buying all the toilet tissue that they could now. And then they found out, we make most of our all of our tissue in country, or most of it at least. and then they kind of chilled out on it. I don't know what's the mentality of people. I went to Walmart. I understand, like you're buying like your soaps, you're buying hand sanitizer. By the way, hand sanitizer does work. It has to be above a 60% alcohol content, though. It helps, you know, in some case, in some parts.
Yeah.
But like they bought that stuff. They bought like cleaning disinfectant wipes and stuff like that. That all makes sense. Tell me why all the water gone though.
Damn.
Why these people stocking up like we about to have a hurricane? Like there's about to be an earthquake that just topples like Florida upside down, and they like we got to be in bomb shelters. We need all the water that we can. Let's buy all the water.
The apocalypse.
Like the viruses are like going to taint our water supply or some shit. Like why? That makes no sense.
I bet you fucking water companies love that shit. Like they're like any type of scary news that has to do with health or like natural disasters, or like we ain't been there, boy. Let go.
You know, I'm looking at this map right now about like coronavirus outbreaks. It's by the New York Times.
I think there was like 2 or 3 in Florida too, right?
Yeah. Talking about in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
In the
and
U.S.,
Florida is in like 2.
It's up to like 9 now or something like that.
9.
There's been 2 deaths, but like 9 reported cases in Florida so far.
Okay, dude, I woke up this morning with like a sore throat and phlegm in my throat. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Dude, I'm on the way to getting sick already. I'm like, fuck.
I was at coronavirus. I was at Walmart, right? And then I'm like, I because of this, I'm like more conscientious of like what I'm putting my hands on, and then who's around me and who's sick. And I've never seen so many people in a store that just cough. And like I know like sometimes you cough for no reason, right? Like or it's not really no reason. Like the store's hot, so you probably have a dry tickle in your throat. So you're trying to go, but like I see a whole bunch of people just like coughing, like trying to cough into their sleeve, just. And then it's so funny when you see somebody cough and then people stare at that person. Like, it's like patient 0 right here. Everybody back away. It's like that scene in Monsters Inc. when the monster came out the teleporter with a sock on his back and they like bum rushed him.
Quarantine his ass.
But no, it was just I'm looking at this like coronavirus map. Oh yeah, there's 400 plus cases in the U.S. right now.
Oh shit!
But only 21 reported deaths.
Okay. Yeah, but I get fucked up when I get sick though. Catch the flu or some shit. Yeah. Like the last time at the house, bro, I was like dizzy and like lethargic for 3 fucking days. You know what I mean? Like
That's
Dog,
that
I hope.
corona.
Bruh,
You
I hope.
you had the Dos Equis virus, bro.
Those Equis. It's just. Uh, I got like fevers for that long before.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I've gotten like 30 minutes to an hour. Woke up feeling fine. You get what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
like being out for 3 days like that, it was like I'm getting older than I used to be.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's either that or like I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's weird, man. Like I've never been out that much from just the flu. So like now I'm like, if I catch this coronavirus, I'm just hoping I'm not one of the like unfortunate few that like die.
Well, like the people that are dying are majority older people, right?
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
the cases that are the people, most of the cases that when it comes to them dying, they're like 60 plus, and they have like their immune system
Other
just
health
isn't.
issues.
They have other health issues, and their immune system just isn't that great. And
Okay.
so that's not to
So
say
anybody who has
you shouldn't be like somebody in their 20s can't die, but
yeah.
you have a stronger immune system than somebody that's 70 years old.
True. Also, like HIV and AIDS patients are probably like having a really rough time since they have like immunodeficiency and whatnot.
Right.
So that must be like very fucking scary for those guys. I could imagine a guy rolling around in a hamster ball if that was the issue. Anybody with immunity with like
every person that's like a germaphobe and they turn themselves into the bubble boy is like living it up right now. Like they like, I ain't gonna get sick. My house is quarantined already. Like
they put the house in their bubble.
Was it? I'm looking at this New York Times map about like reported cases around the world. It's funny. Yeah. Nigeria, at the time of this recording, only has one case. Just one.
Damn.
and then I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder what does that sound like? Yeah, yes, this motherfucker came up in here with his goddamn Eastern virus or whatever. We quarantined that motherfucker. He's dead now. We fed him to the lions.
Now the lions got coronavirus.
The lions got corona now, yeah. He's dead, dude. He's no issue to us now. What corona? What corona?
I feel like in places that like the laws are a little bit more less humane. I don't know about Nigeria's law, right? I can only think because like back in my country, I could imagine people burning somebody to keep coronavirus under control. Like some old school dark age type shit. You know what I mean? He's got the coronavirus, and they just freaking throw him in like a fire or something. We need to burn everybody who has it type shit. Like I could imagine like that's what's like would happen somewhere like saying I don't know nothing about their policing system if they're like what I mean, but I can imagine shit like that going on. That's the type of fear that I feel like the media is kind of like spreading around. You know what I mean? Like somebody thinks somebody else has a coronavirus. I would be surprised if we hear some like rare case, some nut case in the U.S. It's like, yeah, man, I burnt them alive. I didn't want my family to catch it.
Yeah, and it's like the kid caught it. We didn't want to spread it to the rest of the family, so we just like we disposed of the kid. That's just how it goes in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like it had to be done. It just had to be done.
And on top of that, I mean, he wasn't one of my favorites. So.
It's like on top of everything, like just the day before, he said he hated me and he wished he was never born into his family. So it made the decision very easy.
Oh my god!
And like I ain't put a roof over his head or gave him like 3 good meals a day. Like he just disrespectful ass motherfucker. That's what happened.
Yeah, he needed to die anyways. Coronavirus just put the nail in the coffin.
All right. I think that's probably a good place to end the podcast.
Guess we need to end the podcast right now, matter of fact.
Appreciate y'all for stopping by and listening. And
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed the podcast. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you next time. Any last words, Greg?
I love y'all. Stay safe. Stop buying up all the water. And I love you guys again. Bye.
Wash your hands.